The night had been perfect, or at least, that's what I thought. Music, laughter, drinks flowing, people dancing and joking around. I was standing by the buffet, trying to make small talk, when I noticed her across the room. My girlfriend. She was laughing with someone else, Daniel, a guy I'd seen around but never really paid attention to. Until that night. They were too close. Too comfortable. And something in the way she looked at him made my stomach twist. I shook it off. Maybe I was imagining things. Maybe it was the wine talking. But then the night was wrapping up, everyone hugging, taking selfies, making plans to meet again. And that's when she said it. "I'm leaving with Daniel tonight," she whispered, right in front of me. I froze. The tray I was holding slipped slightly in my hands. My heart thudded. What did you just say? She didn't look guilty. Didn't look ashamed. She just looked certain. Confident, almost proud. "I'm leaving with Daniel. I can't do this anymore. You're great and all, but he makes me feel alive in ways you never could." The room went quiet around us. I could hear my own blood rushing. The music faded into a dull hum. People stopped mid-step, mid-laugh, sensing the tension. You're serious?" I asked, my voice shaking. She nodded. "I am. I've been honest with you about everything, haven't I? This is just the next step." I felt my stomach drop, my chest tighten. How long has this been going on?" Her lips pressed together. "Long enough." I laughed bitterly, a harsh, broken sound. "Long enough to betray me in front of everyone?" She shrugged, unconcerned. "Better here than behind closed doors, right?" I couldn't process it. My mind reeled. The people I thought were friends, witnesses to our smiles, our moments, were now staring at me like I was a fool. And maybe I was. "Do you even care?" I asked, my voice barely above a whisper. She tilted her head, the faintest smirk on her lips. "Of course I do. I care enough to be honest." The honesty felt like a knife twisting in my chest. I wanted to shout, to cry, to throw something, but I just stood there, numb. Daniel appeared beside her, casually putting a hand on her shoulder like nothing had happened. She smiled at him. My world crumbled. I wanted to run. To escape. To erase everything I'd felt for her. But as the door closed behind them, leaving a stunned silence in the room, I realized something. I had been blindsided, yes. Humiliated, yes. But I was still standing. My dignity hadn't left me. My worth wasn't defined by her betrayal. And as people started whispering, some even trying to console me, I felt a strange clarity. The night had ended differently than I expected. But maybe, just maybe, it had ended the way it needed to. I didn't chase them. I didn't cry in front of everyone. I walked out, head high, heart aching, but free from the lies I had unknowingly loved. That night taught me something harsh and necessary. Some people will leave, some people will betray. And some nights will end in shock and silence. But the one thing no one can take from you, the strength to rise, even when everyone else is frozen in disbelief.